waiting for now.
I think the other rinks.
Hmm?
I think the other rinks to start them all at the same time.
Oh, I see. And then see which one finishes first.
Yeah, I think the umpires have a little bet between them to see.
Oh, well, lucky to lose to the Wimbledon. I expected it. He needed his last ball to miss, and that would have been.
So welcome to this playoff match for the knockout stages at the 2024 Will Bowls Indoor Championships. This is a playoff to get into the quarterfinals. So these are runner-ups of the various groups, and on the feature rink you've got here, this is Lindsay from Jersey, Linda from Canada, and on the other rinks we do have Norfolk Island against England, we've got Ireland against South Africa, and then over on rink 5 is Spain against Isle of Man. Now the rink 5 is a static streaming rink, so if you want to watch that, that's on the Guernsey Indoor Bowling YouTube site. The cameras won't be moving around, but you can catch the head, follow your the person you're interested in, if it's Spain or Isle of Man. But we're going to stay here with the feature rink, which is Jersey, Canada. And you've got me, the waffler, with you for the next hour and a half.
It's fairly tight between those two. I fancy yours, but it's a measure.
Just one down here.
Two down.
So the call you could hear was not Lindsay asking questions.
Your furthest one's a yard through.
The mics do pick up
Your second one's just under.
the different rinks. So two really good bowls there for Linda to start. Lindsay not quite on it. She's not afraid to have a go, so Linda might want to cover around the back. Yeah, very sensible. That's got to be close to the tee. Certainly best back.
One or two down, if not both.
So just in your little picture you can see the blue bowl right at the bottom. Means it wasn't quite so much for Lindsay to gain if she did want to go for it, so just trying to draw it off. Oh, good effort. Not far away, but at this level, unfortunately nothing for that. So we're on day 6 of these championships in our little rabbit hutch. Just stuck in the room looking at the outside world. But it's been good to see all these games, commentate them, be with you. That's another good bowl. So that's straight off the mark with 3 for Linda. And your marker down on the rink is Josh Bonsall. He's been with me for most of the week in the rabbit hutch, but he's escaped. I don't know how he managed to work that one. So there's your confirmation. (3-0) to Canada. So we'll try and keep you up to date with the scores and the other rinks as well. But if you do want to follow that, you can go to the World Bowls website or the Guernsey Indoor Bowling website, and if you've got the event, follow the live scoring link, and that will take you to the scores on all the rinks. But, I'll just set you off on those. Rebecca McMillan from England has taken an early lead, 2-0 against Petal from Norfolk Island. Simon Martin, who we were just covering before,
Yeah, she was just the one
he's 1-0 up against Jay Sevens from South Africa, and Clive McGreal from Isle of Man has taken the early lead against Pete Bonzer from Spain. So one blue lollipop. Helpful that Linda's got the blue bowls and Lindsay's got the red. Not always that way. There's no requirement to play with any specific bowl, so we do have stickers on these, but it's very kind of the players to help us out by using the correct colour bowls as well. And that's another wonderful bowl by Linda. Just moved it away from her own very slightly, but you still say it was 2. So on your screen you can just see the others going on. Obviously we're not concentrating on those, we're concentrating on this one, so you may not catch the head you want. But the one right next to us is Norfolk Island, England, so you're more likely to catch more glimpses of that one. And you can even see the scoreboard there for on that one. So England's taken another one to be... Oh, sorry, not taking another one. It's not up there yet. It's 2-1. So Pedal's taken one this time, sorry. So it's 2-1 to England. Oh, wonderful bowl from Lindsay. Just a fraction unlucky. Caught the front one a bit too much. Not even half bowl wider. She had the jack for 2. So another one to Canada to be 4-0. And over on our static cameras, ring 5, that's another one to Isle of Man. So 2-0 to Isle of Man. And another one to Simon Martin. So 2-0 to Simon Martin from Ireland against South Africa.
You're holding shot. Check eye.
Josh Michael, half past 4, please.
Your ball is 8 inches short.
Simon's ball, Jack level.
They're very clear from the marker, 8 inches, 20 centimetres
Yes.
for those that are in metric. It's a funny one, bowls, even well, even I was born when everything was metric, but in bowls it's always been feet and inches, and probably 99% of the players still working that. Occasionally people prefer the centimetres. And beside me today is Alan Merrion doing the cameras. So hi Alan. Occasionally, if he's not daydreaming or otherwise concentrating, he might chip in with a few words of wisdom.
Morning, Ian. Unfortunately, I'm usually short on the wisdom front, especially with bowls. That's why you skip, and I just stick to my leading.
I'm surprised you answered that question then, because you don't listen to me on the ring, so I wasn't sure you'd be listening to me there.
Occasionally, I pick up on things.
So we've had a few tongue-in-cheek comments from around the world, especially from Australia. We've put too much on. They've been watching a lot, and therefore it's affected their sleep. So they'll be looking forward to good earned rest at the end. But in the meantime, we got another. What have we got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including this one, sessions of good bowls to come up. So if we can make the end of this marathon, it'll be great. Certainly looking forward to it. It's getting to the pointy end of the tournament, so you're going to start hopefully seeing some real quality, although we've seen some certainly good games so far as well. Been streaming all day every day, 7 sessions a day we've had so far, so I'd say it's the first time we've streamed the World Indoor all day every day. It's been long for the volunteers for the streaming, but also the ones out on the rinks doing the marking, so it's been a good team effort. Volunteers for the streaming, for the marking, board markers, kitchen, teas. Up in the bar if you fancy a refreshment, although it's not open just yet, but it will be soon. Certainly get an orange juice if you want. So another shorter one from Linda. But holding shot again, just keeping the pressure on Lindsay. And another 2 next door, so 4-1 to England. Over on rink 5, Pete Bunzer from Spain took a 3. And another single to Simon Martin, so 3-0 up after 3 ends. Well, just a fraction tight from Lindsay. So another 1 to Linda.
the one down at the moment, yeah.
Decent sighters from both players. Gives them something to work from.
That one is holding. It's about 10 inches behind.
Wrong one, Kevin. It's the middle one.
I played Lindsay. Just giving a little bit of room from Linda and taking the opportunity. That one's just pulling up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit tight as well, so not quite. Another opportunity for Lindsay. See if she can start to find her weight. Has been in the general area, but Linda's just been on top of this battle so far. Well, good weight again, but missed the line on that one. Over on ring 5, it's another 2 to Spain. So they lead that 5-2 now. And a measure on the next rink from Petal. So players measuring, they didn't call the umpire on. And that's 1 to Norfolk, so 4-2 to England. So just looking for something close. Want to make sure she doesn't drop a score. Not quite there. Lindsay's got the chance. Just draws to her own shot. If she happens to move the jack, it's a bonus to make 3. It'll be easy just to go chasing for it and end up a bit tight, end up with nothing. I think a draw is a sensible one. Drifted through very slightly. Not even a foot away from counting. But from here I don't think that's in.
Just the one.
Yeah, you can see the marker indicating 1. Lollipops are handy. Oh, Alan. I've just looked across. Does Josh realise he's left his jelly babies in here? So he's abandoned us in the hutch, but he's not taken all his belongings.
Maybe he was still thinking of us. We'll know when he comes back and the packet's empty.
And what his reaction is. Oh, well played, Lindsay. That's a good bowl. Just didn't catch the line with that one. Beautiful weight for the job.
Very close.
Decent from Linda. Well played, well played.
It is just short, an inch and a half. No, just past the bowler short.
I'm not sure if Lindsay was asking if that's Jack Eye. So Josh giving a reference to Jack Eye, but then wasn't necessarily clear.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Lindsay could have stayed on her forehand. Just hit the bowl. It would have touched it across behind her own. But elected to try and sit hers down. Might have got inside it, sit the shot. I mean, on the line she played, maybe she was after a bit more weight, just ended up a bit short. Or maybe she was trying to turn her own through, just ended up dropping it. So over on ring 5, a single for on a man this time, so it's 5-3 to Spain. And just drawn a toucher as well. And Simon Martin keeps pegging the shots up, now leads 6-0. And Rebecca McMillan from England also just picked up another couple of shots, so she leads 5-2. Linda trying to cover just in case the jack gets sprung that way. I think it would struggle to come that way, but anything up to the head would have been good. So she hasn't made her target, I don't think. So a bit more weight for Lindsay, but bit wide this time. Well, Linda drawing it. I feel that's risky. Yeah, a little bit short, so very sensible. Maybe that was her plan all along. Just making me think she's trying it, but in reality she's just practicing, putting one slightly short. So that's 6-1 for Linda. 2 ends left. Lindsay needs 5, so minimum of Lindsay needs to win this end. Knockout stages, so it's normally 2 sets of 7 ends, but because shot difference doesn't matter, it's all about the win. If they get to any stage where they can't win or draw the set, then they don't play the end. Another single to Isle Man, so they've closed that gap down to 5-4. And that's playing the last end, so all to play for there.
How far short's that, please, Nicole?
This is looking better from Linda. Oh, I thought she was going to get a hold of that when it was a couple of yards away. Still made shot. She'll still be happy with that. Lindsay's just got to plug away. Oh, she's going for it. Oh, well played.
Clean out.
Yep, got it clean. Left herself a shot. Had to be really close to her own bowl to get that, so not without risk. Could have clipped it, been 3 down. She had another wood to recover it. So it's a good sign of confidence that she played it then, knowing that she'd be able to draw with her last one. So I haven't seen Lindsay before the game to know how she is. She was a little bit under the weather yesterday.
How far's that one short, the orange one, please?
So she's playing okay, so even if she's still a bit under the weather, she's She's doing all right. That might
Looks like just enough.
might be enough. Just taking her time there, Lindsay. Oh, she's going again. Oh, riskier that time.
Yes, so and the centre as well for blue.
Sorry?
And the third centre blue as well.
First set. That's only the 16.
Yes, but they can't. Lindsay can't score enough.
Oh no.
I hold him in.
So
There's
they
holding
don't play
one
it now.
is about
Yes, we're in the north.
12 centimetres behind.
Yes,
So 1 to Canada.
So I can't.
And what that means is at 7-1, Lindsay can't win or even tie. So they don't play the last end. So first end of the second set coming up. It's, Pedal did score another one last end, so she's 5-3 to England there. Over on rink 4, well, it's 8-0 to Ireland, so they won't be playing that last end. So that's first end over. And
that's a yard short.
over on rink 5, Clive pegged it back. He was 5-2 down, but picked up 3 singles and has tied that set over on rink 5. Slightly short from Linda, so an adjustment needed. Well, played Lindsay's up, but she also she managed to follow on a little bit.
That last was the shot.
Close, but I favour it is yes. 1 down.
Thank you, Josh. So we think Canada's holding 1. And Pedal Jones from Norfolk got a 1 on that last end, so couldn't get the 2 she needed, just 1, so she's gone 5-4
Yeah, I
down in
favour your
that set.
shot. It is 2 feet short.
Still left it a bit short. Lindsay's got room. It's got to be done, but she's got enough room to get in. Linda's also got to be careful because with 3 short bowls, depends what Lindsay does here, but she might have an opportunity behind as well. Well, unfortunately for her, she's dropped it short as well, so that's going to limit her options. She might be able to play a forehand runner, get the wood or jack with her backward. Well, J7's in the second set, has taken his first one. So that's the thing about sets, doesn't matter what the score is, once that first set's over, it's just reset, start again. And he started positive, got his account underway. Well, that's better, Linda. Not sure if she was after the cover or after a draw. Still gives Lindsay an opportunity if she wants to play it. Forehand runner. Plays the wood away, makes 1. Play and stay for 2. Sneaks inside. She got best back if she gets the jack. Not an easy shot, but she's missed the draw, so she's stuck for the draw. So I'm smiling because I've got Catherine Snell. They've done the draw for the mixed pairs now that those games have been finished. So the quarter-finals will be Sweden-Guernsey against England. So that's England beat the whole Guernsey team this morning, as in Guernsey, and now they're going to play the composite team, including Guernsey. And then the next one is Canada-New Zealand. Then Wales versus Malaysia and Scotland versus Australia. So on rink 2, which is the one we will be streaming, has been drawn. So Sweden, Guernsey versus England. So that's what we'll bring you afterwards. Thank you very much, Catherine. See, I said it's the rabbit hutch. We're just looking at the outside world. But at least they're good enough to look at us and wave at us and make us feel like we're part of the event. Oh, beautiful start from Linda. So Linda, you know, Lindsay's not afraid to have a dig at it. I know it's beatable, but I think it's worth covering the 2 reds. Nope. Going to play the opposite. It's like playing with Alan next to me. Call a draw, he'll play the opposite.
There's one significant difference, Ian. I might try and play the opposite, but these bowlers can actually achieve it.
So yeah, I thought so. Lindsay's going to have a go at it. That's why I thought Linda might be advisable to cover the back. So she's got to put best back in now. Thing is, whichever shot she plays now, Lindsay's got the other option. If she goes best back, Lindsay's got a couple of yards at it. If she covers the two reds, Lindsay can go right through it. So possibly could have covered a bit earlier. It's slightly easier to cover now because the respot is just a single centre respot, where instead of the two respots that you often have or have sometimes had. Yes, she's arriving. Will she get between them? Yep, done enough. Got between them. So that's the spot. So see what Lindsay goes. Will she go heavy for one, or will she play less weight to try and drag the jack? Still playing plenty weight. Oh, a bit wide. Nothing for wide on that. A bit tight. She would have played the two front ones away. That's unlike Lindsay. So 3 conceded. So that's 4-0 to Canada. And what have we got across the board? So we've got Norfolk Islands have just taken that at the first end of that second set, so they're 1-0 up. Ireland against South Africa, 4-1 up. And over on the far end, Spain against Isle of Man, it's 1-1.
The jack of the team, please, Ross.
Well played, Linda. She's settled in well. Consistently putting the pressure on Lindsay, making her have to play the shots. That's all you want to do. You know, if your opposition gets a shot, well, good on them. But the fact that you've made them play the shot, that's what you're trying to do.
What is it they call, please?
Good to see the support around the world. If you are in Guernsey and you happen to be watching, then be good to see you down here. You can see these top players in the in live action. Possibly even more important than that, I've just seen Mr. Carteret arrive, and she brought a lovely Gosh Malai yesterday, which was it's a local version of an apple sponge, sort of mixed up apple sponge. I don't know how best to describe it, but it was fantastic. I went back for seconds. I was initially told there was none left. When they saw my bottom lip quiver, they said, "Oh, there is another piece for you then." So it was good. I don't know if she's bought more today.
Oh, nice ball from Lindsay.
Yeah, well played,
Slightly
Lindsay.
Unfortunate.
The orange ball short, Nicole. Is the orange ball short, the shot ball?
Yeah.
Close. I favour you hold.
Well, that's short.
Okay.
So you can hear the mics, although we're 3 rinks away. You can hear Pete Bonza's voice booming down. Well, it's close, they're not sure. Well, they might be sure, but they're not giving us any hint.
Shut down.
Oh, I've just drifted by. Pretty close. So Linda had a really good look. Now Lindsay's having a really good look. And they both got their poker face on. Not even a hint of who might be shot.
Where's the front one short, Robert? Front red ball.
Short one is about a foot.
What about the back one?
That one is about 2 foot.
This looks
Coming in
closer.
very well, very well. Yes, lovely ball. Lovely.
Well, the way they were both looking around, you kind of feel they're going to get the umpire on. Hugh Jones is up that end. He's like a coiled spring.
How far are those balls past, Nicole, please?
Sorry.
Are they both together or is one further than the other?
Very good ITOs. They're very proactive. They're keeping track of all the games as they always do, and they're ready on the end of the rink for when the players ask for a measure. In fact, sometimes they're on the end of the rink before the players ask for the measure because they know it's close. They know what's coming. They don't step on until they're called on, though. But ready, just in case. So Canada second. So that'd be 1-2 Jersey. You'd hope Lindsay's going to change it up because Linda's taken the points where they are. So gone near the tee, gone much longer. And Lindsay does play on a heavier green, so maybe you would expect her to be slightly longer. Well played. Well, I don't know how often Linda gets to play on the indoor surface. I know in Canada, depends where you live, you've got to travel, well, miles, but sometimes almost a flight to get to a green. So it's not sure how often she gets to play the indoor, but whether it's regular or not so regular, she's certainly doing really well. So over on rink 4, Jace Evans has just scored a couple of ends, so he's now 5-4 up. So still keeping himself in that game. Lost the first set comfortably, but doesn't matter. If you win the second, then you go into tie break. We'll play Linda. And Petal from Norfolk Island, she's doing well. Just picked up another one, so 4-2 up in England. So lost the closest set, 5-4, but 4-2 up in this one. So just doing the right things at the moment.
This one Jack High, Jason.
That one is half a ball behind.
What about that one? The back red one.
The back one is about 15 inches behind.
Well, Linda a touch over the weight, but got the tee. So just making it a bit trickier there for Lindsay. I'm going to bring that down. Wrong one.
You're holding.
So we just brought that camera down a bit further for you. Just got a couple behind, so you can see what they're like. I know Lindsay does play the aggressive games, so there's a chance she'll go for those. She's not drawing quite so well today. On a good day, she'd be drawing that off. But draw's been a little bit inconsistent today. See what she lines up for. Yeah, I think she might be going for that. Forehand.
Yes, good hit.
Good hit. We'll move that camera down for you. Oh, she moved Linda's bowl as well, and it possibly went the wrong way, so not sure she's gained anything out of that. Certainly a good hit. Oh, good old battle over on rink 5. 4-2 to Spain. But Clive McGreal from Isle of Man had just drawn another touch up. So holding there. So will you stay on, Linda? Might need a touch. Well, that touch is what kept her on. Would have just been in the ditch, only by a bowl or two, but that's the way the game goes. Sometimes these things go just for you. And that's 3 to Canada. So that's really a sickener for Lindsay. Now 7-1 down.
It was 3, wasn't it?
So Linda's been playing a bit better on the, or playing better, but playing a bit more of the shorter ones. When I say short, I mean 3/4 really. But she's gone for the tee. Played Lindsay. 3 ends to get 8, so certainly multiples needed each end. Maybe that firing shot, just contact, just gives you that little boost, that little bit of confidence.
On my short, Robin, please.
About 18 inches.
So on the next rink along, England have scored 2, so that's tied up that set 4-all. They've got 2 ends left, up and down. And on rink 4, Simon Martin just picked up 1, so they're now 5-all. So they're level as well. And on rink 5, they've Clive McGreal's just picked up 2, so they're level 4-all after tying that first set. So some good tight games. Well, I'm not sure that was her target, but Linda's played her own bowl up and got 1 out of it. I suppose arriving, she could have locked on either of Lindsay's bowls. Not sure she would have got a shot out of it, but she should have helped her cause. But I think that was maximum result.
Got a ball, Nicole, please.
Holding the shot.
So Lindsay playing with weight, trying to clip it away.
But I favour your one down.
Oh, well, very unlucky. Just touched her own first. Got the shot away, but because of the touching her own first, put her on a different angle, which then pushed her to flick her own short one out. Or sorry, more shorter one out.
close for second ball, certainly. One down.
Sorry.
It's
Given.
yeah, that's shot wood. Okay, but that one for second. I think you're 2 down.
So Josh had said it was close for 2, but he does fancy it's 2.
2 down.
So no takeout shot for Lindsay. Well played. Drawn for shot. Kept herself in the game. Still needs 2 big scores. 2 threes. Tying this set is not good enough for Lindsay because she lost the first one. So it has to be 2 threes. Absolute minimum of 2. Well, if you needed a score, that's the way to start. Just seeing some more players wandering by now. Julie Forrest and Mike Stepney. Julie's more purposeful. Mike Stepney wandering past, and they're on in the next session. Who are they playing? Scotland playing Australia. So if you keep an eye out for that one.
Beautiful ball there from Linda, making it very difficult for Lindsay.
Yeah, I mean Lindsay's got a little trail on the backhand. Has to trail it with this one, or at least be in the right place to receive it with the next one. That's very
Close.
well played. Ever so slightly too far, but that's still kept her in with a chance. She can be turning Linda's away for 3.
No, you're just the 1 down.
So she's done the right thing so far.
Yes, yeah.
So England just took a 2 on that end, so they lead 6-4. So that's just put Peddle Jones from Norfolk Island in a little bit of trouble. She needs 3 to stay in the game, and Jace Evans has taken 1 against Simon Martin, so he's 6-5 up. Still needs to win this end to stay in the game, and that's a big end from Pete Bonze. He's just taken a 3, so leads Clive McGreal by 3 shots playing that last end, so it can be done. Obviously Pete's just picked up 3. Clive will need to do the same, but it's a big ask. And then Pete's just drawn a touch up, front touch up, so that's made it more difficult for Clive, but he'll plug away at it. It'll just be a draw from Linda, trying to get another one in there. This looks close. Well played. Ever so slightly over, but got it very well. So Lindsay's 3 is difficult. The shot is touching the second, so it does mean Linda's will leave the head, but it's how to get to it. Forehand runner, a few yards. Not easy at all, but can get it. That might move her slightly short bowl, or the one she's going to be playing with. If she doesn't catch that front one full on, she catches it slightly one side or the other. One of her bowls will go down towards the bottom right. Lift the jack over with her wood. So it's very difficult, but I can only see that as a shot to make 3. So I think controlled weight, doesn't want to play too much, doesn't want to make it disappear to the bottom corner. If it goes too far, then it's lots of room for Linda and it'll be game over. Probably a bit more weight than I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know if Linda will play that. They might be shaking hands. Linda's going to have a word with her. I know, with the marker. Yep, shaking hands. So I don't know who actually was holding shots. They haven't indicated, but it doesn't matter whether it's 1 to Canada or 1 to Jersey. The result was the same. Lindsay can't win the set, and therefore it's game over. Just for the formalities, I'll hang on and we'll make sure the score's updated. I thought they were going to let the marker know what the score was. I'll send the carrier pigeon out. And while the carrier pigeon's coming back, I'm just watching the final couple of bowls. So, or final bowl now actually, because Pete Bonds has just put another wonderful bowl in there to make it really difficult for Clive. I think he can drag the jack to make 3, but hard shot. Pete did have a front toucher, Clive just moved it off a fraction. And the carrier pigeon's back, so what's the score then?
1 to red.
1 to red, so 1 to Jersey. So that makes it 3-7. As we say, couldn't do anything, so that's 2-0 to Canada. Thanks for listening. We'll be back shortly with the mixed pairs, and on the feature rink is Sweden Guernsey versus England.